Hi. So today I want to talk a bit about the relationship between anxiety and breathing. But first we need to look at how we breathe when we're in a natural, relaxed state. So we have a diaphragm. This is one of our main breathing muscles. And if you take your hands and interlace your fingers loosely and just lay them around the bottom of your rib cage, right? That's about where the diaphragm is. And when the diaphragm is in a relaxed state, it's the shape of like a dome or even like a jellyfish, right? And when we inhale, the muscle fibers of the diaphragm, they shorten, so the diaphragm contracts, right? And pushes down, which will then push our organs down and forward, which is why our belly rises when we inhale. When we exhale, the diaphragm lengthens, the muscle fibers lengthen, and the diaphragm relaxes back up into the rib cage, right? So let's do that a few times together. We're gonna inhale, diaphragm contracts, moves down, belly rises. And when we exhale, diaphragm relaxes, domes, and nestles back up into the rib cage. Just one more time, inhale, diaphragm contracts, pushes down, belly rises. And when we exhale, diaphragm relaxes, domes, and belly falls. Great. So now, when we talk about anxiety, and anxiety can come from so many places, right? A car can backfire and you can feel anxious, or there can be a pandemic that has spread across the globe, and that can definitely be anxiety producing. What happens in our body is that our nervous system goes into like a fight or flight response, right? Which will physically do something to our body. Physically, we contract, right? So think about like if you were scared, you kind of go into this like protection mode. So just do that for a moment and notice what happens. Our abdominals contract, our shoulders round, we go into like a fetal pose. And really what's going on also is that our breathing becomes restricted or constricted, right? So if you're in this position, go ahead and try to take a regular diaphragmatic breath. It's hard. It doesn't feel as full or as relaxed. Right, so let's see if we can use that diaphragm image to get ourselves back to a natural state. And so whenever you feel anxious, whether it's from something big or even something small, you can do this technique to bring you back to a more relaxed state, which is really where we want to be most of the time. And we can't function well in our daily activities when we're stressed out. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take our hands, just place them on your belly, simple as that. Okay, and you're welcome to close your eyes here. And just notice your natural state of breathing. And maybe you are feeling a little bit anxious right now, and that's okay. You don't need to change your breath in any way. Just notice your breath as it is. Right? Be with your breath as it is. And you may start to notice that there's movement in your body as you breathe. And if you're not feeling your belly rise too much, no worries. Right? In a moment, we're going to kind of help our breath along. So we can bring the image of the diaphragm back into our mind's eye. And we can consciously let our abdominal muscles soften. Right? So try not to grip in the abdomen. As we inhale, we can imagine the diaphragm moving down and the belly will rise into our hands. And as we exhale, we can feel the belly fall back towards our spine as the diaphragm relaxes. It's helpful to have the image of a jellyfish, right, moving down as we inhale and relaxing back up into that dome-like shape as we exhale. Hands are on the belly just as a reminder to soften. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. You're welcome to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. That may also help bring us more into that diaphragmatic breath. Great. So you can open up your eyes if they were closed and just notice how you're feeling right now. You may not even have realized that you were feeling a bit anxious until you did this kind of breath. So I hope you followed along and I hope it helped in any way. And I'll see you soon.